Hello there, and welcome to our first video diary of today's week. It's been a hectic week for us, so to say. Less so for my daughter here, but Kane and me had some fun experience with tanking, shall we say?
Put it mildly.
So let's put the most recent one on the table first.
The disaster of Midgard Summer. Why, I'd like
Yeah,
to
or
start us
rather,
off.
I forgot there were dragons. So, to put things in perspective, I'm working on to the mentor role, so I'm trying to work on my recommendations and tanking skills. I'm not the worst tank, definitely not, but Midgard Somer and me, or well, the lake of the keeper of the lake dungeon and me, don't get along that well. Not as a healer either, which is my main profession. Yeah, and well, I I really messed up at the first boss, and afterwards it went okay till Midgard Summer. So I go in as my dragon, my Dark Knight. Just a normal job. We figured it was going to be Snowcloak, and then it was Keeper of the Lake. And at first everything went fine until we got to the first boss. That was an utter disaster. For one, my controller died and I couldn't play that well. And two, um, almost everyone died, and it was such a mess because I couldn't remember the mechanics anymore. I was actually panicking, and needless to say, the healer did a really great job, and kudos to them, whoever it was, because I forgot their name. What was your side to that first boss, Kane?
My side was just kind of panicking, but not as bad as you. Because suddenly, everywhere there were just explosive cancers. Half of them were primed to go. The Bard was dead. The healer was almost dead. I was almost dead. I'm pretty sure you were dead as well.
And at, at the end, I managed to get there, but then the worst part is the boss just wouldn't let me aggro him. Whatever I did, I used all my cooldowns on him, it just wouldn't aggro. And well, at that point, I realized, yeah, I'm not getting recommendations for that, and if I do, I will get really angry. A video of that is coming up as well, probably later after this video, or well, knowing me, it might be even before that. It was such a mess, and that's just the first boss. So the second boss went relatively well.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, the second boss is a lot easier. The thing is
Oh,
only, I wasn't sure when the mistakes were happening, if those were my fault or someone else's.
Or just the boss being the boss.
It
it's
was
not the same.
like, to put things in perspective, the last time I did Keeper of the Lake was 4 years ago. I never get it in a roulette, literally never, and it was like, oh my god.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've only done that
That's
dungeon like once, I think, and that was as a
that's some
healer.
bad luck. I mean, I remember from most of the at least the leveling or level 50 roulettes that I've done, I had about 4 to 5 keepers of the lake in them.
That's probably just because it's a level 50 roulette.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and my level 50 here, if I go to roulette, duty finder, it's 50, 60, 70 dungeons.
yeah. But I must actually congratulate you because you're the first one from whom I heard that defeating the Magitech gunship is easier than the gun carrying bird, the Einhanda.
That one was
Because
that the gun carrier was really easy.
yeah, because I at least when I play with friends, they always complain that the Magitech gunship has worse mechanics than the Einhanda.
Oh, I think it's more that the gunship is annoying. It's not hard. It's just annoying.
It's
Yeah,
annoying,
maybe
yes,
that's
But due to my previous fuck up, I was actually panicking that I was doing everything wrong. And the most annoying part is, I can do tanking rather well, so...
There's the first time dead.
Yeah, but it's also that dungeon. Anyways, so we go to the last boss, Midgard Sommer, and I even said, I think at the beginning, like, oh yeah, there are dragons. So I was focused then on it. So everything went well, and then I realized, oh shit, there are dragons. And they were revived. People were always dying. I managed to save that. But then I managed to stand just barely out of the barrier and die a second time. And all around that dungeon was an utter mess. And do you have any input on the second and third boss?
Second, not so much, except that people seem to forget that he can just lay down the big fire fields for some reason. And the third boss, well, it's...
I recommend, if the video's up, just watch it. It's interesting. I'd probably even make it a separate video.
It's so funny to see if I wasn't panicking.
It's also it's clear in my voice. I'm like, shit, what am I doing wrong? Fuck. And yeah, now for the one we had earlier this week, actually yesterday, that one wasn't my fault. I was actually doing the mechanics, and Team B was literally dying the entire time. It's World of Darkness. Was I for some reason thought it would be a good idea to go tanking. I did well. Basically, I did well. I even got like 2-3 recommendations. So, but oh god, what a pain in the ass it was.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing with alliance raids. Everyone needs to do well. At B, I don't know what happened there, but with every boss, half of them ended up dead. I don't know what happened.
Not even that. The first boss, like only like a few seconds in, I was the only tank alive for a little bit. Like A's tank was dead, B's tank was dead. We were C. It was like that will also come in later because it's gonna be funny. And it's like, what could go wrong? Everything. And then halfway through the healers were dead, and then one of our healers and another, I think of Team B was it, that was alive, managed to rush the others. Like one of us was dead, of our healers. One of B and both of A were dead. And a lot of DPS were dead. And they rest them all. Like, respect to them.
Those were the heroes of the raid.
They definitely were. And, well, that's the first boss. I think, oh god, what's his name again?
I don't know, but I do know that the biggest mistake back there was against Cerberus, was just a lack of communication.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious, because I turned it around. I turned it away from everyone else, because we have to focus as C on Cerberus. And then, like, a few of Group A were like, turn it around! And I was like, don't stand behind me, you're DPS. And it just, oh my god, and then the change. And then B just decided not to do the mechanic.
Still, I have no idea what the actual hell they were doing. They just kind of stopped doing anything for a bit.
Like, we even had a few people that were just AFK the entire time.
Yeah.
And, well, that was the worst part. And after that, everything went pretty well.
Yeah, I even got a commendation because I tanked a meteor for some reason.
And, well, that was our worst tanking experiences of the week. Before we go over to some other stuff, Komri and me did some stuff together as well. What was it again?
Well, we went to the Elsie stuff.
Yeah, we went and visited my home.
Which was, well, how do I put it? It's an interesting place, but it's empty, really empty. So, yeah. But that's actually something I was expecting from a place like that. I mean, it's not step for a reason.
She has no understanding of what true beauty is.
You can't expect too much from them at that age.
Fair. Anyways, we also got the Ada rides, and
Yes.
I told her a little bit about it. And we were on a ship together, doing some of the Wanderer's trials, and we found out that I can do most of everything solo. Even can do the last Stormblood dungeon on my own, which was a surprise to say the least. I did that with Shino, her daughter that is taller than her, but doesn't matter.
Hey,
Well,
All I'm saying is that she really, and I mean really, hit puberty.
that just happens with the Viera. You can't
True.
really do much about it.
Fair.
well, now that
Also-
you remind me of it, we actually need to continue the Wanderer still sometimes. We have a deadline, so
Yeah, we still do. And oh geez. And I recently finished my apartment, private chamber in the FC house. There's a few minor edits that will be coming, but that's later. We also showcased the FC house in another video that should be up by now. If not, I'm probably editing it later after I finish recording this video. But yeah, we show our house and we show where we do the recording for the lore videos, which are actually already went live as we speak. It should be live for about 15 minutes now. So yeah, on Elegant Tube. And that one went about the constellations. We already worked on a few others. We do have to do some other stuff as well, and we're probably going to record some of the elegant game thingies. But that will be later, probably next week or later this week. And yeah, what else did we do?
as far as I remember, just pretty much our daily routine.
We
Guys,
did a
this
few
round.
duty roulettes.
We mostly just grind a lot for the tombstones as a group.
Yeah, that we grinded a lot, and we still need to do a lot of grinding.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's that. And
it's a limited
well,
time event. So.
I suppose that's really it. What we did for the week. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I guess it is.
Any?
Yeah.
Do we have any plans for next week or?
Yeah, just continue grinding the regular tombstones. Maybe get my machinist level 80. Who knows? A lot to do. A lot to do.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess that's it then for the video. So goodbye.